when I was really in the midst of a really difficult period of having chronic stomach issues. I was having chronic back issues. I became really, really overly sensitive, and I'd always been quite a sensitive person in general. I was told by this one very well-meaning therapist, the suggestions he was constantly making to me was around the fact that I had to protect myself because of what I was going through. He kind of mentioned the fact that certain spaces are going to feel more sensitive and a bit more dangerous to you. And he wasn't wrong. He was saying, yoga is maybe going to feel like too much of a vulnerable place. Getting a massage is maybe going to be too much. Going into crowded areas because you're very sensitive. He was trying to protect me. He was trying to help me. Unfortunately, what can occur, if that's said in two absolute ways, is I made the decision at that point that I can never go into those spaces because I had chronic pain symptoms. Certain foods I just was never going to be able to eat again because I had chronic back issues. Maybe lifting weights in a certain way wasn't going to work for me again. These sorts of things can be true some of the time, but if I was absolute about it, I would have made the decision that because I have these things, I'm never going to do these things again. And I remember at some point deciding, no, I don't want to be that person. Can't have these foods and can't do these exercises. All of us come into this world as a blank canvas, and then we're fed different conditioning through our familial upbringing, through cultural upbringing. In many respects, we're constantly shifting and evolving. Cells are being born and dying constantly. We're becoming a new thing every couple of years. We can become a blank canvas again and decide to be a new thing. We can decide, I understand that this diagnosis has helped me in the past, empower me to realize maybe why some spaces have been difficult for me, but I'm going to decide to be a new thing. I went from being personally someone that had to really avoid certain spaces to being someone that could just be anywhere all the time. I started to make decisions that I can get through anything. My stomach can digest anything. Sometimes if I have low energy, it's okay. I'm going to stay home. That's not admission of failure. Sometimes a space is going to be too sensitive for me, and that's just how it feels right now. It's not how it needs to feel always. So I'm going to get back to doing this another time.